me.
No!
Just one. I swear to God.
I know, but you actually just killed my ears there. You literally just ruined me.
Welcome to the Not Boring Podcast. I'm Akarsh. I'm joined here today with my co-host Yashwant,
Hello?
Sid,
Yep. What's up, boys
and
girls?
Karthik.
Hello.
So, boys, I'll introduce myself. I'm Akarsh. I like to do some programming, specifically Python. I play the guitar. Sports-wise, I play badminton and cricket. Nothing like much else. Yashwant, do you wanna introduce yourself next?
Yeah, sure. I am Yashwant. You can just refer to me as Sky because no one can really pronounce my name properly. But so I like to do engineering really. So while everyone else over here is like sports or programming, so they're more of like completely other things. But I'm more of the get things down to hands and you know hard engineering. So yeah, that's what I like to do. In terms of hobbies, I like gaming. I play the drum kit, and I do quite a few sports as well, like cricket or badminton. So me and Akarsh play a lot of badminton.
Sid, you wanna go?
Sorry, me or Karthik?
Yeah, yeah, we'll go with you.
Okay. So yeah. My name's Sid, and I do. My favorite sport is tennis, and that is the genre, like the thing I want to do in the future as well. But in general, I love sports like basketball, badminton, table tennis. These are all my things I like. And I used to play the instrument. I used to play the piano, but I stopped that recently, and now I'm slowly moving into a guitar. So that's it from my side, and handing it over to Karthik.
All right. Hello, my name is Karthik, and I'm interested in programming, and I'd like to study machine learning and AI in the future, as it's a trending topic, and I'm very interested in the mathematical side of it. Um, in terms of sports, I'm interested in tennis, and I used to play hockey, but I haven't had the opportunity to continue that. But that's another sport I really enjoy. And in hobbies, well, I mainly just do programming, and yeah, that's about it.
All right, everybody's introduced. First topic is TikTok. Let's talk about that. TikTok was recently banned in India, so
Yeah.
that's pretty interesting.
It is interesting. Like,
You guys have any
well, why
opinions
is it?
about
Why?
that?
Out of interest, why have they banned it in India? Does anyone actually know?
Because of the
Just
big lol
because.
that they hate China.
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean
that was a bit
that's
straight up.
basically it.
Yeah, they just hate
So,
China.
and I just want to know what country did the TikTok originate from?
It's
China.
from a. Well, no, it was first Musically. That was like the first generation, and that was
Oh
an
right, yeah, that
American
thing.
company.
Oh right,
And then
I just
it was,
yeah, I just
and then
searched
it
it
was
up. It
bought out
comes from
by
China.
a Chinese company. It's like Byte something. I don't know their exact name.
I see.
Yeah, bite dance.
Just out of
That's
interest, does anybody here actually have TikTok?
no.
Nope.
I used
No.
there used to be a point where I actually did just a few casual TikToks because a couple of my
With
cousins
only with
they
my
used to
cost,
do them.
he was never presented in one of them.
Mm,
Yeah, I used to use it, but I mean, like one thing is that it's very addictive. Like the scrolling and the way it's just designed. Um, it's always kind of like got you
That's
hooked
literally
to it.
any social media though, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
They have to
But
make it
I
like
found
that.
like this particular type of like scrolling, it's very similar to Instagram and like other like vertical scrolling stuff. But
Reddit
um,
here, boys.
okay, okay, yeah, I found it to
um,
be very addictive compared to other social media
let's
platforms I've used.
let's stay on topic here. It was banned in India
Yep.
because there were growing tensions between China and India. I'm pretty sure weren't some soldiers killed on the border near the Himalayas? It was something like that.
Yeah, there was some tension, but yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna get into
and
that
then
tension. We're gonna get more into the TikTok.
also I'd like to mention is there was a Indian YouTuber called I don't think I'm gonna pronounce this right. Kari Minati. He's got,
What the
this is
hell?
insane, by the way. He has got 23.6 million subscribers. He made, I think, do you guys know about how TikTok, it went from like a 4.5 star rating to a 1.3 in like 2 days?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, was he the
No.
one who
Do
was
you know?
responsible for that?
Yeah. So basically,
What's
this
his
Kari
name?
Minati guy,
Sorry.
Kari
Oh,
Minati, if
he
you search
dissed
him up on
TikTok,
YouTube,
and then TikTok was like, "Nah, fam, you're getting your channel taken down." And then YouTube got a channel taken down, and then in retaliation, all his subscribers were like, "Fam, TikTok, you're not good anymore. 1 star," and the ratings dropped drastically. It was all over Reddit. It was hilarious.
yeah, it was pretty funny.
Yeah. Wait, wasn't TikTok like oh, like it's been there for a while, but just in, like the middle, it wasn't being used that much, and now it's back in fame.
What?
Oh, yeah, another thing is, for some reason, the Indian government is actually smart enough that they literally block TikTok even on VPN. So for some reason, they got like an IT guy in there going like, "Nah, VPN ain't gonna work no more either."
Oh
I
wow.
wonder how they did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I don't even know. They just
They
did it.
really.
Is that true, Yoshwan? Is that true?
At least that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. So,
Is that from
yeah,
the infamous Reddit platform?
Yeah, you can't trust Reddit. You have to always take stuff from Reddit with a grain of salt.
I can't confirm nor deny.
That's what I heard though. So, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I mean,
basically, TikTok went from a 4.5 star rating to a 1.3 star rating because people would mass 1 star rate them, basically bombard them with 1 star ratings. Google then decided to remove all the 1 star ratings because under the premise that they were trolls or whatever. So it went back up to the 4.5 star rating, and then the Indian government did the Uno reverse card and just banned it in India.
yeah, that was
And
just
I'm pretty sure it was from like CNN or something, but the US is also looking to ban TikTok.
yep.
People
I
who work
heard
for the
that.
Oh wow.
FBI, people who work for the FBI and Amazon are not allowed to have it on their phones. Yeah, it's something. And this is all under the premise that TikTok might be collecting user information and giving it to the Communist Party of China.
Oh
Yep.
okay. Okay.
That's interesting.
Yes, it's big privacy concerns about Chinese apps in general.
Yeah, just the thing I don't really like about it is the fact that, bro, can you just not collect data about us? Like, why do you, like,
But
there may
everyone
be
did it
some market
secretly.
about it, but just please don't collect it about us because you could literally do things that are much more productive than that.
But that's how they're going to make money and profit by selling user information. Like that's what Facebook did to like Cambridge Analytica is that like 2 years ago?
I think older.
Yeah, it might be older.
2016, I believe.
Oh
They.
jeez, that was ages ago. Holy.
Yeah. Yeah, that was another interesting data scandal. Um,
It's a shame that everybody in the Congress or Senate or whatever it is who's questioning Mark Zuckerberg is like over the age of 40. They're all boomers and they don't know what social media is, so they can ask proper questions.
Okay,
Like,
I don't think we should be using the term in this family-friendly podcast.
what, boomers?
Yeah.
Why?
What does that even mean?
Explain. It means,
yeah.
do you not know what boomers is?
Nope.
Sid,
Yeah, we don't.
Bruh.
actually,
Like, do you know the
like,
art? Oh, wait, actually, no, you guys.
you
Is that
guys
like
know what,
a
you guys
Belfast
know
term?
what baby,
No,
you know what
that's like
baby
a...
boomers are?
What's that?
Okay, no, right. A quick history lesson right here, right now. Like it was at the end of World War II, all the soldiers
Yes.
caught back, and they were like, "I haven't seen my wife in a long time. I'm gonna have a lot of kids." So then, yeah, basically a bunch of kids were born, and during like after World War II, and
America was
they're
in a very
all
good state because of its industrial situation. Like, its land was pretty much, like, not even touched by any other, well, at least the mainland. The mainland was not touched whatsoever in terms of enemy bombardment or whatever it is. Like Belfast, London, they got hit, but America, nope. Its industry was bopping. Tanks came out like very quickly, so companies like Ford were like, yeah, we got lots of money from making tanks. Let's go make some cars, and then like
Yeshwan,
companies just
this has
started
nothing to do with
thriving.
baby boomers.
Yes, it is, because the fact is, from that industrial and from that industrial backing, prices and everything went down, and so holding a family, like those baby boomers, once they grew up, holding a family and actually studying and going to university and all that stuff, getting jobs was very easy and was well paid. And so, with that experience of the fact that life was very easy for them because of this industrial, backing of that era, they start to look down upon generations later on because of our situation where we do not have the exact same industrial backing that they had. Because now university prices have gone up, wages have gone down, prices for everything has risen, and now they look down upon us going like, bro, why aren't you financially stable? Like, I was able to buy a house at this young age. But because we don't
Yeshwan
have
sort
that
of has the
backing,
right idea. Basically,
yeah,
boomers are old people born after World War II. It's called the baby boom because lots of babies were born. They are old people who do not understand new technology. They're very ignorant to the Gen Z or whatever it is, whatever generation we are. Uh, yeah, that's basically
Okay.
it. So
I
yeah,
just gave you
what I
the
was saying,
in-depth,
right,
basically.
was everybody in Senate is a boomer. They don't know how social media works. They don't know what the internet is. Let's be honest. So they were just asking him the worst questions. They were asking the worst questions to the Google CEO as well. Whenever he was
Yeah.
being questioned.
Can
Yeah.
you please refer? Can you please state some of them? I would like to hear these.
Okay, so one I don't know if it was Congress or Senate, whatever. I'm just gonna call it a senator. One of the senators was asking him a question. He held up an iPhone,
I
right?
saw that. Yeah.
He held up an iPhone, and he was like, "Does Google know if I walk over to the other side of the room and sit next to Senator Gary, will this phone know that I went over there?" And the poor Google CEO was just
Obviously
like,
not.
"Sir, that's an iPhone. I can't tell." And the senator was like, "It's a simple question. Yes or no. Does the phone know?"
Yeah, you got the
That
accent on
is
point.
that
Is it? Is it?
that
I
is
think my accent's really bad.
honestly, that was pretty
I
much
can't do
like
an American
retarded.
accent.
Anyway,
Also,
that's
my mic
interesting.
fell off, so
That's very interesting, Yeshwan. Sky.
sorry. Yeah, yeah, my audio wasn't as loud. Now it's loud enough. Okay, that's cool. It's fine. I can
Me
fix it.
kind of went on a
Right, I
tangent.
think we've kind of drifted off topic, so I'd say we go
Yeah.
on to the next topic anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that was fast. 30
TikTok.
minutes in, and okay,
There's nothing more to talk about, to be fair.
it just
It's,
sucks.
Oh,
it's just an app where people dance and show creativity.
yeah, it's toxic. It's really weird, that app.
In some ways,
Yeah, I
it's not
Honestly,
feel
it
like
could
that toxic.
it couldn't
I'd
be as
say
toxic as the Xbox 360 chats, though. Those were really toxic.
we don't get the reference. I don't get the reference.
The
He's
Xbox
talking about
360 chats,
Modern Warfare lobbies.
yeah, those were like, oh god.
Anyway,
Siege lobbies are pretty
next topic
toxic as
then.
well.
Next topic, Sid. Do you want to introduce it?
Oh, well, I forgot what it was. What was it? The UI of social media, right?
Yeah. Okay, we can talk about that.
So disappointed, man.
Not
What?
gonna lie, that isn't really something that people would want to listen to us for. Let's do us.
there is one thing I'd like to mention though. I saw this thing. So this creative. There's like a group of creative designers who were designing social. They were redesigning social media to be essentially 3D virtual environments. So everything you saw would be like a 3D, like for example,
VR
Instagram.
chat.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
VR chat. That's
Holy,
already a thing.
that's
It's like
when
virtual
scary.
reality of for social media, except it's like really well designed and it's environmental. So like depending on the post that depending on what topic the post is about, the environment would change accordingly. So if it's about nature, then the environment would be based on nature, and all the different elements within that design would be nature based, like trees or
I
plants
see.
or whatever. It was really
I
cool.
mean, if they really want to just do that, why can't they just go up to just do VR chat? I mean, have you seen Josh Dub do like a bunch of skits in VR chat,
No,
which is
Yeshwan,
pretty
you don't
funny.
understand. VR. Yeshwan, are
No,
you
I have
saying?
not
Look,
seen
look.
that.
VR chat is when people talk to each other. That's like different. What Karthik's talking about is social media in VR.
All right, fine. I'll cut this out.
Okay. All right, that's all I wanted to say. Sid, do you want to actually like move on to the next topic, because PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X.
They're consoles. I mean, they're cool.
Right. So, well, according to the specs, the Xbox is meant to be more powerful compared to the PS5, and plus, in my opinion, if I were to go for one, I'd go for the Xbox because power, and the PS5 just looks like terrible.
Actually, I quite like the PS5.
They actually, I think they had a leaked design that they were gonna do, and it looks so much better than the design they were going for. Let me see if I can put an image in the chat. I don't know if I can. No, I can't. But, like, their leaked design looked so much better than their actual design. I don't know why they went with that, but to be fair, the new Xbox doesn't look any better. It's like
No,
a
it
fridge.
doesn't. It looks like a fridge,
Everybody's been saying it looks like
mini
a fridge.
fridge.
Is it that rectangular box, like almost like a cuboid?
Yeah, it's basically a cuboid.
Okay.
It's interesting because they're like shifting from like being a console to like being an actual PC. Like
Oh, okay.
some people are starting to compare these new consoles to actual PCs because like the consoles are evolving and they are getting like a lot better specs and stuff.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone gangster until the PC2 comes out.
What's that?
Do you not get the joke? No. Okay. I'm cutting that out.
Yes, Ron, you're gonna be the one editing this. You're gonna have to cut out a bunch of your own stuff. Okay.
But in terms of
Alright.
price, both of them are equal in America. But I don't know. The price is not listed for Xbox in UK, but they're $4.99 in $4.99.
Wait, were the prices
Wow.
released? I don't think they were.
Well, I just
No,
checked
I
them
don't.
out right
Yeah.
now. PS5 is hasn't revealed properly yet. Yeah, it hasn't been.
Yeah, they haven't. That's what I was gonna
Analyst
say.
predictions say that it's $4.99.
I think that seems pretty reasonable. I
But
think
what
that's
it can
around
do,
what I heard as well.
You could get a low to mid range like PC in that much money. It's
Yeah,
interesting.
exactly. Yeah. And with these consoles, they're like only for a particular purpose, whereas with computers, you can like use them. Their general purpose, you can use them for multiple tasks,
exactly, yeah.
including gaming. So, yeah, I
Very
think
true.
gaming is like it's becoming more of a
PC.
like if you want the latest console, then you're gonna have to really think about it whether you are gonna be that kind of professional gamer.
I think the only reason a lot of people may get a PlayStation or an Xbox Series X is because of the exclusives.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 or whatever the game was a big exclusive.
Okay.
There are other exclusives on PlayStation that I don't remember right now. But yeah, there
Aren't
are.
there a few exclusives on the Xbox as well, like Gears of War?
Yeah, but they're not that good compared to like we have Cuphead, and that's like really old. We have Halo. Halo's gone to crap.
Halo is good. I liked Halo.
Yeah, but they're not really doing anything with the franchise right now. Anything like noteworthy, I guess. Just kind of
Yeah, I
the same
guess.
stuff.
And then there's just Valve. You just sit there, be like with Half-Life, like Alex or something. What they put something else out in VR.
Yeah, the Half-Life Alex game. I haven't actually watched any
Yeah.
videos on that. I haven't seen any gameplay.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, any more final opinions on the consoles? Anything you'd like to add?
Nothing much. They're just better than the previous versions. That's all I'd say.
They both look dumb.
I'm just gonna say that PC for life.
Thanks, Yeshwan. Thanks for that.
I'm just thinking about like Sony's design and how they actually ended up with something like that. What do you think design is something that users can influence? Like, what if you own a console, like for example PS4 or one of the newer Xboxes, then
Mhm.
how could you tell them what kind of a design you want? With like features, that's pretty straightforward. But with design, I don't know if it's that
So
straightforward
That's
you're
because
actually
just
a
asking if
so many
that's
people
actually a
have different
really
design
interesting question.
preferences.
I mean, I don't know, but I mean, just companies do get pressured though from media. Like, if enough pressure from the media like gets put on something, then they will do something about it. Like, if you've seen the Sonic movie got changed quite a lot
That was the
because.
example I was gonna bring up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, right? They finalized the design. I don't think they're gonna go back on it because I think they've already started
Yeah.
manufacturing it and like um,
Yeah.
stockpiling their consoles or whatever for release. I think
Yeah.
Karthik, that was actually a quite interesting point. I think if companies really wanted to listen to the consumers, they would release like release like leaks, I guess, of what the console would look like, and then they would get feedback
Mm.
based on that, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
improve their design.
Yeah.
I don't know why companies wouldn't do that actually.
Yeah, but it wouldn't really be that useful if all the media said is that it looked like a fridge or if it looked like a
if
Wi-Fi
they
router.
do
That wouldn't be
that,
that
if they do
useful.
that, they're gonna get like so many different things that people want, and some people won't be satisfied by it because there are so many people and there's only like limited amount of people in a company, so
That's true.
you just have very limited options in a company. Whereas if you put it in public, you have so many, and some people won't buy it because you didn't pick their design.
That's true. Some people will hate the console no matter how it looks like. Like some people just they just want to be trolls. So I guess that's a fair point.
Yeah.
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 And do you think like I don't know, ultimately people would get used to it. Like some designs, they just kind of get used to it.
Like
And
even the iPhone 10 11, like those
yeah,
three dots,
with
they
the
look
notch, when the
terrible.
notch came out.
Yeah.
Everybody hated it, including me. But
But
I
now
guess
we're all like, it's fine. It's there now.
it's part.
Yeah.
Just learn to live with it. We adapt.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think people are complaining about the design a bit too much because it's not like you're going to be staring at your console. You're going to be looking at your like TV
Exactly.
screen or your monitor
Yeah.
or whatever. Like, of course you want it to look nice, but it doesn't
Yeah,
have to be like
obviously, yeah.
it doesn't have to be like an art piece or whatever.
Yeah. Honestly, both of them have their own like like different feels to it. Like you got uh your Xbox, which feels a little bit more of like a dark theme with a it's like an old school type. It's like it's nice and old school. It's a bit retro. It feels retro. That's what it is. It's retro.
Fair, yeah,
And then if you
I
want
feel
to
that
feel
sometimes.
that's a little bit more, if you want to feel something a little bit more futuristic, then you got yourself your PS5.
And how about the
Uh,
dimensions? Isn't it a bit bigger now?
Xbox One X, yeah,
yeah, I think
definitely
it's a
massive.
lot bigger.
Well, both of them.
Yeah,
PS5
both
as well.
both consoles are a lot bigger.
Because they
Yeah.
have more
I,
packed
am
into them
I'm
now.
still using a 360 here, boys.
But if you compare the 360 with the Xbox One is smaller. So as much as they're getting bigger, they're also getting smaller in a way.
I
Well, some
think
of
I
them.
wouldn't.
I think it
I wouldn't
varies depending on the
actually.
model.
Yeah,
If you think
yeah.
about the actual total like volume of both of them, I think the Xbox 360 might be slightly smaller.
I don't know. That's debatable because
Yeah, debatable probably. I might be
we
wrong.
need to know the exact dimensions to judge that.
Yeah.
yeah, put
But I
them
think
side
with
by side.
Xbox 360, the design it's kind of like more curved than Xbox One. Xbox One is like defined edges, whereas Xbox 360 has curved edges, so
Yeah,
taking
Yeah, it
away
looks
some of
more
the volume.
somewhat finished.
looks more polished. Yeah.
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 We need more comedy. Like this is kind of getting dry.
Gershwin, shut. Um,
That's
next
a bit of
topic.
comedy for you.
No, task failed successfully. There you go.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Um,
All right.
Oxymoron.
Any more comments on PS5 versus Xbox?
No, let's flip and move on.
Yeah. Okay. Next topic: streaming platforms.
Yeah, isn't this the last one?
Yes.
Okay.
We've been going
For tech at least. For
for
tech.
we've
Yeah,
been
yeah,
going
yeah.
for 26 minutes. Um,
Yeah, 26 on mine
right,
as well.
boys. What streaming platforms do you all use?
All right, so me and Sid, we have Netflix and Prime.
And BBC iPlayer.
Well, yeah, everyone has
That
BBC
doesn't count.
But you
Is
got it.
that-
You can't just leave it aside. It'll be like you just depress BBC iPlayer. You can't do that.
I'm putting
it's
that in a
the
meme.
king of
I'm going to keep that on the
streaming
screen. I'm going to put
platforms.
that on the screen. I'm keeping that.
Yeah,
Are
thanks
we
for
are
your
we
ideas
including
during the podcast.
There's just going to be an image of like of flipping what do you call it? It's a BBC iPlayer. It's just going to be like sad face.
Okay. Just a quick question: are we including YouTube in this
Yes,
series of
yes, yes,
streaming?
yes.
We do.
Um,
We might become a bit biased because YouTube is the best.
I think we should leave out YouTube because it's more of a.
Yeah,
It's like it's
it's
not
not
really
like a paid subscription
yeah
service.
yeah
I mean, you got YouTube Premium.
That's
yeah, but
true.
nobody uses that. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
What streaming platforms do you use, Yoshim?
Netflix, and that's actually no. What do you call it? All four. Yeah,
What's
What?
that?
What's all for?
all four. Just a
I
streaming service like from Channel 4. It's got like all the stuff that comes from there, and you got
oh
music
right.
from all four.
All the. Okay, so you have three. I have Netflix, and that is it. So, opinions. What do you guys think is the best streaming platform?
This
I'd
is
say.
I don't know. I'm not too sure, but I feel like a mix of Netflix and Prime
Yeah.
because Prime has so many things to choose from. I mean, so does Netflix, but Prime has like a large variety of stuff. So with Prime, like you've got documentaries if you want to watch, or you have TV shows, or even loads of movies to choose from, and
It's a
which
fact
is
is that they have, you got your normal Amazon, and then you got your Amazon Prime, and then you got the extras on top of Amazon Prime, which makes it really, really annoying. Because in Netflix, you just get Netflix, and there's everything for you. As in, if it's not there, then they just don't have it available yet. But in Amazon Prime, you got Amazon Prime, then you got the stuff that you gotta buy in Amazon Prime, like the movies that are not available in it. Or if you want to listen to music, you need to get Amazon Unlimited if you want to get some, music that's maybe a little bit more exotic. Like, I wanted to listen to a song literally this morning, and it was in a different language, but anyway. So, there was the original. Actually, yeah, so there was the original, and then there's
yeah.
the extended, which I wanted to listen to, and, um, basically it's a song in another language, and there's an English version of it. Okay, so I wanted to listen to the original version. The original version is not available until I actually get Amazon Unlimited, and I'm sitting here being like, but I got Prime, why can't I listen? And it's like, nope, just get Unlimited again.
I think you need to make one distinction though, which is that Prime Video is a part of a whole package of
Yeah.
features. So you get Prime Delivery and you get other like Prime special stuff like Prime Day, etc. And you're paying for all of that. Um, and I think it's around the same price as a Netflix subscription. So you get a lot more for the same price. And that's why they
I
can't really
guess.
like I get you when you say like with Prime you have so many like paid stuff within it and you have
Yeah.
free stuff
Yeah.
For
and it
example,
is a
like
bit
the
That
confusing but it is a bundle that is the point of it. You buy a whole
they should
bundle
make
of
like they should make like types of bundles at least. Like you can have like your normal Amazon Prime, then you got Amazon Prime Premium, let's just say, and like that actually
okay.
allows for everything. Like that would make it a little bit more, not only like cheaper, but also more appealing. Because remember, because you got loads of stuff that's on Amazon Prime. So if you want to buy like the entire stockpile, then that just ain't right. That's way too expensive. So you should have like, I don't know, premium subscription.
Yeah,
right. So,
I think
Akarsh,
the
what's your opinion?
yeah
Yeah.
Everything. I feel like Netflix, obviously, superior streaming platform. Personally, Amazon Prime is not appealing to me because I feel like they have no movies that I'd actually want to watch. Like, sure, they'll have like a lot of movies, but none of them are ones that I'd want to watch. Netflix
Yeah,
has a lot of shows that I like, that I've watched, like the Netflix exclusives. They have quite a few exclusives that are really good, like Black Mirror. That's a big one. Um, but I feel like Netflix is going to struggle because they've not rented, what's the word, they've like loaned TV shows from other like networks, like I can't think of one. I'm blanking. I don't know, like Friends. Friends is who
yeah.
made Friends?
Uh, what was it?
Where's Friends from again? Which channel? Or which service, sorry?
Was it Channel
Friend.
5? Comedy Central?
Comedy Central. It comes on, it comes on BT Comedy Central. Anyway, what I feel like is lacking in Prime as well is the presentation. Netflix presentation's amazing, like
It's
it's
so good. The
on
layout is
point.
amazing.
But on
Yes,
Prime, it
100%.
has the content, but the presentation's garbage. Like recently they've added a new feature where you have accounts on Prime, which is a good step forward, like they have on Netflix as well. But they got to make more changes to it because it's just not enough
Yeah,
for
Yeah,
appealing
it
to
feels too
all
blocky,
all
whereas
people.
Netflix is a little bit more integrated.
yeah,
Okay, I found an article on this. Basically, Friends isn't actually owned by Netflix. They just like loaned the show out to stream on Netflix. But Friends is, I think on the American Netflix, Friends is leaving and it's joining some other streaming platform.
Oh no.
That the company that owned it made. So I feel like that's gonna happen with a lot of the other TV shows on Netflix, like
Ooh,
Brooklyn Nine
okay,
Nine. That's not
okay.
owned by Netflix. Um,
Yeah, that's an
um,
interesting point. That,
so they might revoke their contract or whatever, or whenever their contract ends, they might not renew it. So then, Brooklyn Nine
yeah,
Nine won't be available anymore. A
yeah,
lot of other TV shows like Inception, they might not be available. So
Oh man, that's gonna be a
that's
problem for them.
yeah,
but one,
Netflix might struggle. Whereas I feel like Amazon Prime is going to be fine because they have a big company backing them.
yeah, yeah. I think with the whole like Netflix versus Prime thing, Netflix definitely, in my opinion, it definitely has a lot more like really good quality shows and movies or whatever. It has a really good quality collection, whereas Prime has loads to offer, but not. It has like a very small percentage of really good shows or um,
Shows
movies
for
or
like our
whatever.
age rating, like that's also another problem. Like nowadays, like TV shows are very like the age rating is just very high, and the content's not very child friendly.
Appropriate.
I'd say.
Yeah,
So
I think
that's going to
that's
decrease the
something different
viewership.
though. Like, I don't know because age rating is not really dependent on the streaming platform.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but like they can buy, like for example, they loan a particular like show or yeah, some show from another service on another channel that may
Yeah,
not be exactly the age rating that can be viewed by all people.
yeah. And as you guys already mentioned, design wise, I think Netflix definitely beats Prime. Uh,
There recently, there have been a lot of other streaming platforms coming out. I think Hulu has one.
yeah,
Yeah. Now TV is
The
the one.
Night TV. There is
It's
Disney.
HBO streaming platform.
Yes, yes, it is. That was the that's the one. HBO actually owns Friends. That's I'm dumb. Yeah, so
HBO is really good. They got some good shows.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like HBO is taking all its shows from Netflix and just putting it onto their own streaming platform. So like recently, a bunch of these streaming platforms have just come out of nowhere, and it's probably gonna. They're not gonna survive. I feel like because people are not gonna be willing to have multiple streaming subscriptions.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They'd rather have
So
one platform where they can view everything, even though they
And
pay an extra price.
that's what Netflix used to be. Netflix
yeah,
used to be a place where you could watch you could watch shows from HBO, shows from Hulu, but now they're taking their shows back
Privatizing
and
everything. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I think the one other factor that's definitely going to be something that's dangerous for Netflix in the future. But with this whole lockdown thing, like loads of people have signed up. I think over like 16 million signups have taken place like
jeez,
since the lockdown, and yeah, it's. I think it will give some stability for Netflix to kind of plan according to like the whole change because I'm sure they probably realize that other shows are kind of
yeah.
other
So
platforms are taking from them.
what
So
Netflix is doing to counter that is they're trying to make as many of their exclusive shows. So, like I said, Black Mirror,
yeah,
that's his famous one. The Good Place, Money Heist,
hmm
What about
BoJack
Lost in
Horseman,
Space?
Narcos.
Lost in Space is good.
All of those, they're trying to develop their own shows, so they're not reliant on other companies.
yeah,
Which I don't. They have to be very careful with because if if they can't put out quality content like what's expected of them, they're gonna die out.
yeah, yeah.
You guys are forgetting about
And how
Cartoon
about
Network
like
though.
these new ones? Like, I mean, sorry, Yashwan.
Nothing. I was gonna say you guys are forgetting about Cartoon Network.
That
Oh,
is not a streaming platform.
well, they're more of a channel, aren't they? They're. I don't think
Fair
they
enough.
have a
Nah.
dedicated streaming platform.
Yeah, fair enough. They don't actually have an application, but still, I quite like it.
Um, I think Disney Plus is one of the fastest growing ones because
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot about
they
that.
have literally every single Disney movie. They also own. These are just a few brands. They own Star
Star
Wars,
Wars. Yeah,
Marvel, all Pixar movies ever. Um, yeah,
They
it's like
own them.
yeah,
yeah,
Disney
yeah.
owns all of them.
Oh man, that's a big step
So
for them. I didn't
yeah,
know they
so
owned them.
they don't need to loan. They don't need to worry about exclusives. Like they have the content.
Yeah, I think that like the fact that all of these you know, uh, big kind of companies are now owned by Disney Plus. That's going to make a huge difference. And also, I don't know if you guys know, but it's only £6, and again, that's around the same price as the other ones, if
Netflix,
not
yeah,
less. And
That's like
yeah. I
two
think
cups of
Yeah,
it
but
coffee.
you
might be
need you
less
need to
than
consider the
Netflix.
audience as well, because the audience is actually kind of limited. Actually, no, it's not as limited, but it is somewhat limited because their content is almost repetitive. There's no spice in them. Money Heist is spicy, like it's got lots of stuff happening. But in Disney,
Yeshwan,
it's
what are you
kind
on
of,
about?
all right,
as in the quality of the content, as in Disney Plus is it's a bit bland.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. Like it's the same stuff again. Like you watch that
Yeah.
stuff previously. Like for example, Toy Story. It's there now, and you can watch it again.
I
Is that
think
what
I think what he means is there's a limited collection. Like with Disney Plus, you don't have like a variety of shows from different channels.
That is
It's
true.
it's it's like there's
Yeah,
Marvel,
they all have
Star
the same
Wars, and
feel.
Pixar. You've just got
Yeah,
to select from those.
yeah.
Despite them
But
having a large like individually, they
Yeah,
do have quite a lot of content. But
yeah.
again,
Honestly, Marvel is probably the better ones out of all of them, but then after Marvel, it's kind of dry.
Yeah, even I feel that. But I'm
but I
surprised,
think
Karthik, you didn't bring up Apple TV Plus.
I was literally going to get onto it.
Apple
I know
TV
I know you
Plus.
guys are you guys are going to
Oh
probably
my
diss
god.
that thing away. You're
Oh
going to
Yeah,
be
my
like,
it's
god.
terrible.
Don't even get me started on Apple TV Plus. Like
I
That's how
think
bad
one
it is.
thing,
Yes, one. That's how
it's
bad it
again
I
is.
another Apple product.
I
That's the
I
main thing.
feel insulted by
Another,
Apple TV Plus.
it's the way you say yet another Apple product.
Apple TV
I'm
Plus
on the
is
Apple TV
not
Plus
up to
page right now.
standards.
I don't know any of these movies. I've never heard of any of them.
I can guarantee you one thing, which is that Apple TV Plus, whatever shows they have on there, they are really good. You pay a price, but you pay for quality. And I know there isn't a massive collection, but the small collection that they do have, it's really good. And that's coming from like even people who have the subscription. Um, and I think the production, like all of the production, comes from Apple. So for the shows, they're all originals, so they're all being produced by Apple, and I don't think Apple's bought any other shows
That's the bad thing,
necessarily.
isn't it? They're not gonna get
That
more viewers.
Yeah,
More
that's true.
viewers.
I
That's
this
true.
is my prediction. Apple TV Plus is gonna die out in the next few years.
I don't think
I'm
so.
not even joking. I'm fully serious right now.
But Akarsh, you'd be
I don't think
interested
that'll
in
happen.
knowing Steve Carell is one of the shows in the morning show.
I didn't know
Yeah, but yeah, I only came across that the other day as well.
Yeah, I think there are some like big people, like even Steven Spielberg. He's directed one of the shows, and oh, what's her name?
Jennifer Aniston,
Uh,
I think.
Jennifer. Yeah, she's in the Good Morning, the morning show. There are like loads of even well, I think there's a show called Life, and that's
No,
Jason Momoa.
that's the.
So all of these like big actors and big film directors, they're kind of part of that family, and that's gonna promote them in a way because more people would be interested in getting something from good, well, great actors and great uh, film crew. So that's going to be a selling point. But again, it is expensive for what it has, and it's still growing. It will take a long time to grow, but I think it will do
that.
well. At least it will hold stable.
I think the only reason Apple TV Plus is still alive is because they have a company like Apple backing them.
Yeah,
They are. Are they making a profit? I swear they're not.
you douse it.
I highly doubt it. I don't think they're releasing information like that, but they're. I don't think they're making a profit. I think they're just gambling that their service is gonna blow up.
Well, they make around 800 million a month in revenue just from Apple TV Plus.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie.
Where did you get that statistic from?
I just googled it now.
Probably some sort of like fake website. You never know.
I'm
Sure. I wouldn't be surprised if it's around that though. It's Apple.
yeah, but maybe
Well, I mean, compared to
it's
Prime
still
Video,
it's
who
still a
made
lot less
1.7 billion revenue last year.
than. But
What was that for?
that's not only accounting for their shows though. That could also be like fast delivery and like stuff.
Oh
Like
no,
that.
that's just Amazon Prime Video.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
1.7
wait.
billion. Well, that site that I looked up, it said 9.6 billion in a
What
year.
are you
Not
on
gonna
about?
lie,
Apple.
Our
guys. Not gonna
statistics are
lie.
on point today.
Guys. Not gonna lie. I'm kind of falling asleep here.
Apple TV Plus is
Like,
expensive, and
Um.
I'm
According
still
to
gonna
this
say it's good.
website. According to this website.
India is the
Uh,
leading Amazon Prime Video market.
Yes.
Damn.
Oh wow. Okay, Akash, sorry to interrupt. What were you saying?
According to this website. Oh, wait. According to this website, Netflix in 2018 spent $12 billion on content. And
What?
in 2019, they spent $15 billion in content.
Yeah.
But I think they were making $16 billion back. One sec. Yeah, in 2018, Netflix brought in a total of $16 billion in annual revenue, but they spent $12 billion on content. So
Yeah.
that's still a good
Apple's
amount
making
of,
a
like,
lot.
profit.
That's
I
not
mean, not
really.
Apple,
That's a
Netflix.
profit, but like they spent more money than they actually got.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like-
why they're moving to exclusives, though.
Yeah.
Okay, we've been talking about this streaming services for quite a while. How about we move on to something a little bit more civilized?
Yeah. From how?
I think that was the end
We've
point, wasn't
exhausted
it?
our plan.
Do you want to end it here? We've been going for 45 minutes.
I think it's a good
Yeah.
time to end. We'll
I
come
think
back.
we've given Sky a pretty good job. 45 minutes equates to around 4 hours of audio editing.
Yeah, that is
Have
gonna
Yeah.
take
fun,
a while.